Hey guys, Enigmatic Mr. L here, and welcome to the intro to my Let's Play of Death Road to Canada. This is a fun roguelike video game. It's available on Steam and Nintendo Switch, as well as others. Features a mix of just practical combat gameplay and also text-based decision-making, where you can also make your own custom characters, give them their own class and personality. Every venture, something fun. Practically every venture, something new will happen based on what your character's stats are. Just might get different rare characters, rare events. So, before we get started in the actual campaign, we're going to go into unlocks. So, normally, this is where you unlock upgrades like more classes and personalities. Classes are called perks in this game, and personalities are traits. But I've already played this game quite a bit. I've unlocked all the perks and traits currently available. You can also upgrade some of the perks, make them even better classes. Normally, like, they would have numbers over them. These characters have numbers over them, describing how many more perks and traits you can buy or upgrade. But you use a currency called Azumba Points, but I've already done that. Instead, we're going here because we're going to do the tutorial, just to give a quick overview of the game. I'm going to talk to this lady. You can repeat the tutorial here. This is handy if you miss info and things like dropping weapons or throwing furniture. This option will put you back in the title screen. Just hit start, go to the tutorial again. So we're going to do that, and like she said, we're going to hit start, and now we're in the tutorial. Up, down, left, right, move, and the buttons, it has custom button mapping, fortunately, so just ignore the specifics there. But going around, you can pick up furniture, I can set it down, and I can also throw it. We're going to move along. You have some new weapons. Pick them up. Pick up this baseball bat. And, this wrench seems good. One of the characters, or one of the stats is a strength, and that determines both what type of furniture you can pick up and how far you throw it. So we're going to head in here. Let's see, we got a character here. We're going to interact. Mr. L, that's my character's name, sees Anne-Marie, who's a real dink. Zombies have broken into my home. This is probably your fault. It certainly isn't mine. When the group found this zombie bunker, Anne-Marie called dibs on this big bedroom for anyone else. So we could leave her be for now, tell her to cool it, convince her to help fight zombies, or call her a dink. So there's also some text-based options we can get. We're just going to tell her to cool it, see what happens. Mr. L tells Anne-Marie to cool it. Anne-Marie's afraid by this. She gets super steaming mad. I'm not sure if telling someone to cool has ever worked in the history of the whole world. So our morale decreased. Normally that'd be pretty bad. This is just a tutorial. You can see items that are glowing, like that dresser there. We can interact with that to get items. In this case, we got a food ration. Alright, moving along. So as you can also see, the doors that are shining, that indicates you haven't gone to the area yet. So we go in here. Interact that. That's a medicine item. Now that we come back out here, it's no longer glowing, so it allows you, if you're backtracking, going back and forth, you can tell we've already been here, up, left, and down, so the only way forward is to the right. Oh, swapping weapons, you see, swap to the baseball bat, golf club. I don't remember what button I set to drop items, but usually I don't really need to do that. You can only hold up 3 weapons at a time. And if you try to pick up another one, you'll just drop whatever you're currently carrying. That's what I generally just use to drop weapons. See, now we have tutorial, like I said, picking up items, throwing them, setting them down. They can only take so much damage, and then they'll be destroyed, but sometimes you get like a piece of wood as a weapon. This can be useful. Certain weapons break, and others don't. So if you have a weapon that breaks, you can just pick up furniture and throw it at zombies. But again, a lot of that depends on your strength stat. We'll head up here, and I think this character's glitching. Mr. L greets Axel. I think we'll have to leave the safe house. At least we got to rest for a while. We should try heading to Canada. Would you like me to travel with you? More people means more hands to loot and fight with. It also means more people to get in the way, eat the food, and argue. So we're going to head and recruit Axel, ask him to join. We've set Axel on the team. Axel joins the team, en route to Canada. So generally speaking, it's going to be okay, yeah. You can only have 4 characters in your party at any time. If you already have 4, you try to recruit someone else, you'll have to kick out one of your members. And there are benefits of it. They get more skills, more people like on the field to fight zombies and such. But you also consume more food, and sometimes they can argue and like decrease one another's morale or something like that. We're gonna pick him up and keep going this way. And now we have our zombie tutorial. Try to pace yourself. So if you swing a weapon too much and demonstrate, your character will start getting tired. They'll indicate by their face getting red, they'll start sweating. Yeah, I think it's happening now. Then their attack speed is slower. You can see it's taking them a longer amount of time to will that range back in, and his attacks deal less damage. You have to wait a little longer before he gets charged again. Now, contrary to popular belief, now might be a good time to mention it. A strength stat does not affect how much damage you do. It just affects the speed of your swing. Characters with more strength will swing faster, and like fitness is the stat that you can swing more times before you start getting tired. So, but pure swing, bottom strength, max strength, they'll both do the same. It's just higher strength means more DPS if you're using a melee weapon. All right, we're gonna head down. Always be looting, so just get items. We got bullets, more bullets. Sometimes you just get junk. Junk. All right. Nice, nice. I'm gonna head this way. Watch out for huge swarms running off to meet spotting. True, if your character ends up taking too much damage, they'll get destroyed. And death is permanent in this game. And also, you can't really save scum in this game. If you try exiting out, like in the middle of gameplay, it just deletes your save. You can do quick saves in between missions, but just that, they like delete the save once you resume it, so you can't really save scum. Alright, so you can see we're clearing out these zombies no problem. We're going to head to the right. And a few more. Okay, you can swap leaders, right? So I have my avatar character as the default, but another press of a button. You can switch to someone else if someone's tired or you want to switch to different weapons. Also switch to this guy, but I'm going to switch back to my avatar character now. Your teammates will just kind of act on their own. You can press pause if you go to a team, you have tactics, where they can focus on being aggressive fighting or running from combat or just a neutral ground defend, which I think generally those kind of follow behind whoever's leading. And once you start getting guns, you can have them focus exclusively on shooting instead of melee attacks. Or vice versa if you want to save ammo, or just either. Just use their own judgment. Oops, let me do that. And let's switch back to my wrench. And as you can see, this ends the tutorial. One last thing, I think I mentioned this earlier, but just a reminder. Some weapons break, some don't. Like this wrench, no matter how many zombies we fight with it, I don't think it breaks, but like a wooden baseball bat, eventually it'll just get a snap effect, it'll just break repeatedly. So that's why it can be a good idea to pick up furniture and throw it at zombies instead. And with that, you found the ladder out here. This will end the story for Mr. L, but your story is about to begin. You'll make your way to Canada, looting all the supplies you can on the way. You'll need to build up your skills and your team to survive. So we're going to end the tutorial. And that's the general basics of some of the gameplay of it. So we go to start, choose a game option, custom characters. That's where you create your own character's name, appearance, perk, trait. Do new game, do empty. You can see that's my main avatar character with a athlete class and a berserk trait. We have these game modes. Death Road normal mode is just the standard. Familiar character mode I like better. It's basically the same as normal mode, except you're much more likely to run into your custom characters, so it adds a bit more flavor. Rare character mode is the in-game rare event characters. You're much more likely to run into them. Short Road to Heck, I think it's less time to reach Canada, but as a result, you have less time to prepare for like the final battles. Long Winding Road is the opposite. More time to prepare, but it's also like twice the amount of days to reach Canada. There's that. For Jerks mode, you start with 4 characters as opposed to the usual 2, but there are much more zombies available. We also have some more extreme versions. If you go to the right here, we got a Deadlier Road, which is just normal mode, but more extreme. Familiar Extreme mode, Rare Extreme mode, Marathon, 4 Jerks. As you can see, I only had like 1 win on these, and some of these I haven't even unlocked. The tentative plan is I'm probably going to beat all of these modes once, or at least try to, and that'll be it for the Let's Play. These modes, more extreme, like more RNG dependent, need more optimal builds, and I'm not skilled enough. I don't think I could do it, at least consistently. Probably going to skip out normal mode, because like I said, I honestly think familiar characters mode is just a strictly better version of normal mode. So it'll be familiar characters mode, rare characters, short trip to heck, long winding road, and 4 jerks mode. At least that's the plan for this LP, but we'll see how it goes. And with that, I'm going to head back. That's all for the intro. I know it's pretty short, but I just wanted to get the tutorial, just kind of introducing the LP in general, out of the way. And with that out of the way, I will see you next time. This is Enigmatic Mr. L, signing out.